What is going on, guys? It's your boy Brad here, and welcome back to another video. As you can see in the title, it's a new series I want to start on this channel. It's basically all the sports news from a week gone by. This is going to be uploaded every Sunday. Not sure when, it's just every Sunday. Maybe a Saturday or a Monday, depending on how late or early I get it out. But with no more interruptions, let's get into it. Okay, so as it is not really for the football season, all of the football news will be pre-season injuries, any drug tests that people may have failed, or any transfers. So the first one is that Manchester United beat AC Milan on penalties. They beat them 5-4 on penalties following a 2-2 draw yesterday, because this has been recorded on Sunday. So they beat them on the Saturday, the 3rd of August. Paul Pogba was absent from the match as he had a recurrent back spasm. So Manchester United fans, watch out for that and hope, pray, and just to ask every being that he's going to be okay. Moving on, in the news, Angel Di Maria scored a beautiful peach of a free kick. This won PSG the Trophée des Champions. It was top right corner. It was against, I'm not sure. It was against Rennes. In other news, transfer news this time, Real Madrid have joined the Bruno Fernandes race. Real are the latest club to show an interest in the Sporting CP midfielder Bruno Fernandes. Two notable teams in this race with them are Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur. The Luton versus Middlesbrough game that finished 3-3. People are already saying Sonny Bradley's goal is the goal of the season after the first game. So we've got that to know. Messi has been banned for 3 months from international football. This came from CONMEBOL on Friday, and this is for he made allegations of corruption within the governing body of South American football during the Copa America tournament. This punishment includes a $50,000 fine. Messi had received a red card during Argentina's victory against Chile in the fourth place match, and he skipped the medal ceremony. In other news, Mario Mandzukic could reportedly join Paulo Dybala at Manchester United from Juventus. And Manchester United have discussed the prospect of including the Juventus forward Mario Mandzukic alongside his current teammate Paulo Dybala in a deal that will make Romelu Lukaku leave Old Trafford to join Ronaldo at Juventus. Manchester United have agreed with the $103 million Harry Maguire deal. Harry Maguire will be moving from Leicester to Manchester United, going from blue to red, going from subpar to not as subpar. Donny van de Beek, the Ajax midfielder, has confirmed that Real Madrid are interested in him. It is reported Real have agreed a deal with Ajax. Van de Beek told Fox Sports that the interest was real before saying that his focus remains in Amsterdam. So it sounds like Ajax midfielder Donny van de Beek is staying at Ajax, at least for this year. That could change next year, could stay the same. We'll see what will happen. Dani Alves has joined Sao Paulo on free transfer after leaving PSG. The former Barcelona fullback has joined Sao Paulo on a free transfer after his contract with PSG expired. Dani Alves is there until 2022. That is going to be a very big move. Dani Alves is a very good defender. I feel like Sao Paulo can only can only really do well with him on their team. Manchester City, the league winners for the last 2 leagues, at least the Premier League, have put a £137 million price tag on Leroy Sané. This is amid continuing interest from Bayern Munich. Bayern are preparing a bid of around €80 million, which is £73, for Sané, and that is pretty much half of what Man City say that he's worth. City are hopeful that Sané will sign an extension to his contract, which ends next year in June, so in about a year. Arsenal have signed the Lille winger Nicolas Pepe to a 5-year contract, and this has been announced on Twitter by the Arsenal Twitter page. Welcome to the Arsenal, Nicolas Pepe. He spent 2 years with Lille. He joined them in 2017, obviously. He joined on a 5-year deal for a club record of £72.9 million fee. This has surpassed the £55 million fee spent on Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He was a highly wanted player, was Nicolas Pepe, and it is very lucky that Arsenal have signed him. Manchester City have reopened the talks with Juventus about João Cancelo potentially joining their team. This transfer could take Danilo in the opposite direction. Juventus turned down an offer earlier this summer from City of €40 million, £36.5 million, plus Danilo for João Cancelo, saying they were interested but only in a straight money offer of €60 million. They are now willing to consider the Brazilian in part exchange though. The talks are ongoing and a meeting is due soon. Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi are the top of FIFA's The Best men's player shortlist. The Juve superstar Ronaldo and the Barcelona talisman Messi lead a 10-man shortlist of nominees in the running to be named the best FIFA men's player of 2019. FIFA have given the list of best players according to them. The first candidate is Cristiano Ronaldo, obviously. He helped his team win the Serie A as the top goal scorer for the club in all competitions. He was named the Serie A's most valuable player, and he helped Portugal win the UEFA Nations League, the first UEFA Nations League. The second one is Frenkie de Jong. He won the domestic league and the cup double. He reached the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League with Ajax. No, that's not Ajax, I don't think. Anyway, he was named the Eredivisie Player of the Season. The third one, along with De Jong, so it was Ajax, is Matthijs de Ligt. He won domestic league and cup double. He reached the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League along with his teammate. And he was named in the Eredivisie and UEFA Champions League squads of the season. A very high standard. The fourth candidate is our own English Harry Kane. He helped Tottenham Hotspur reach their very first UEFA Champions League final. He scored 17 Premier League goals in 28 appearances for Spurs. And he was a UEFA Nations League semi-finalist with England. A very big achievement for England. The fifth contender is Eden Hazard. He won the UEFA Europa. The sixth player is Eden Hazard. He won the UEFA Europa League with Chelsea. He was the club's top goal scorer in all competitions, and he was named the PFA Fans Player of the Year. The seventh contender is Sadio Mane. He won the UEFA Champions League with Liverpool. He was the joint top scorer in the Premier League, and he helped Senegal to get to the CAF Africa Cup of Nations final. The 8th contender is Kylian Mbappe. He helped the side win League One and Trophée des Champions. He was the club's top goal scorer in all competitions in 2018 and 2019. He was the League One's top goal scorer, named League's Player of the Year. Very big achievements for a man so young. The 8th or the 9th, I can't remember which one, is obviously Lionel Messi. He won the La Liga. He helped his side to the UEFA Champions League semi-final and the Copa del Rey final. He claimed the European Golden Shoe as the continent's top goal scorer, and he was the La Liga's top assist maker. And he helped Argentina to get a bronze medal at the 2019 Copa America. And the final, it's not the final, it's the 9th, because I can't count. It's Mohamed Salah. He won the UEFA Champions League with Mane and Liverpool. He was the club's top goal scorer in all competitions in 2018 and 2019. And he was the joint top scorer in the Premier League. And the final player of this list is Virgil van Dijk. He won the UEFA Champions League with Mane, Salah and Liverpool. He was named the PFA Players Player and the Premier League Player of the Year. He helped Netherlands to the UEFA Nations League final. All 10 of those players are going to be in the shortlist for the FIFA's The Best Men's Player shortlist. Manchester United beat Kristiansund 1-0. They beat Kristiansund 1-0 with a late penalty from Juan Mata. Not strictly sports news, but sports related. Zinedine Zidane is FIFA 20's cover star. He's also finally going to be added in-game as an icon. Everton and Juventus, have reportedly agreed on a deal that will send Moise Kean to the Premier League, obviously subject to a medical. The striker's agent relayed the news, with Kean set to join the Toffees for an original €30 million, £37.5 million, and a further €10 million, £9.1 million, on potential add-ons. Juventus are insisting that a buyback clause is inserted into his contract. Brazilian police have been investigating rape allegations against the PSG star Neymar, had to close the case against him due to a lack of evidence. A person who I'm not going to say the name of for privacy, even though you could probably go online and find it, said that the forward raped her in a Paris hotel room on May 15th. She told Roberto Cabrini of a Brazilian TV channel that the player became aggressive after she refused to have sex with him without a condom. That Liverpool have lost 3-0 to Napoli in their pre-season. Apparently the Gareth Bale proposed move to China is now off, and Zidane is not happy. Liverpool signed the youngest player to ever play in the Premier League. Young Harvey Elliott arrived from Fulham earlier this week. And that is it for sporting news for this week. If you'd like to see more of these videos, leave a comment down below, leave a like rating down below, as this really encourages me to make more videos and do more. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.